Welcome back. We are the Critic Corp.
We're back.
I'm your host, Jordy. This is my lovely co-host, Clark.
Eric, also, we're not using the phones right now, my guy. For those of you that aren't aware, I ended up
Anyways,
using
today,
that when we worked at the call center together.
anyways, today we are gonna talk She-Hulk episode 4 called "Is This Not Real Magic?" This one basically is a court case between Wong and Donnie Blaze. Yes, you heard that right. Donnie, not Johnny. All those theories that everybody had saying Johnny Blaze and stuff has gone out the window. Um, so
I
yeah,
was hoping we were gonna get a Johnny Blaze, bro, but Donnie Blaze was here for it. Like he was really funny. Guy was just like a reject showman that had a sling ring, pretty much. Ned was doing more shit than this man.
dude, I don't know, man. By the end of the episode, he's doing some crazy stuff with it.
I mean, when he ended up having that dove make a demon egg, that was kind of crazy.
Oh, dude, the whole scene with the demons, it cracked me up, honestly.
But my favorite part of the episode, Wongers!
Oh, Madison with two N's and one Y, but not where you think.
Now where you think? Got that friggin' attorney going there like
Dude, when I heard,
scribbling it out.
right when I heard the music at the beginning, I knew he was watching The Sopranos, and I was cracking up, bro.
Man. No more spoilers, Madison.
So now that we've,
For any of you watching The Sopranos, by the way, this episode might not be it for you because you're gonna get spoilers on The
oh,
Sopranos
yeah, you
too.
get everything. Um, so we're gonna do a little bit of something different on this episode. And I'm gonna take a quick smoke break while he is talking, and then we will just switch places. This is more gonna be
Yeah,
high thoughts because somebody didn't make it here tonight. They had just gotten home from Colorado and are extremely tired. That one being
we have high thoughts today.
yeah, Malcolm, I believe, fell asleep. He is probably on his couch having tried to watch the new Lord of the Rings, but our
And
man
She-Hulk.
our man needed some sleep. Well deserved.
Yeah. And he drove people from Colorado to Michigan. All right. It's not for those of you that aren't aware, go look that shit up. It is not a quick drive. All right. Our man's is tired.
He went all the way out there for a concert at Red Rocks and just got back today.
Went out there, saw the concert, then left.
Anyways, let's get back.
Back to the show.
Yeah, you talk for a few. I'm taking my smoke break.
Yeah, you're fine, bro. So She-Hulk, man, I was really excited. I like this season a lot just because it's like simple entertainment. Like I don't have to read too much into it. Like I don't have to try to guess about like some background story that's like happening. I like that what we're getting out of it is like a consistent like legal show for the most part. Like you remember that show Suits probably where like it was just like two lawyers and they like did their own thing. It kind of gives me like a similar vibe of like that in the courtroom, just like how she like handles herself. But I don't know, dude. I like the direction that they're still taking the show in. It's very simple, like it's very like lighthearted. Jen Walters, actress, is killing it, dude. Her fourth wall breaks make me so happy. Starting it off talking about Wong too. Like for those of you that
Twitter
are
armor.
Wong fans,
The
like
Twitter armor
I
for
love it. And then her going on match like stuff for as She-Hulk, like that was just so great, bro. Like those are honest problems that single people have to deal with, okay? Y'all that are in relationships, Jordy, don't have to deal with the struggles. It's different.
Oh, excuse me 1 second.
Yeah, but I loved it, man. I really loved the show. This is only episode 4, right? And you said we're gonna get 9 out of this.
Correct.
There's a lot more to come. Then I think that they hinted at the big bad again this episode. I think when like they were on her speed date, like the guy was really trying to like get more information. I don't think he was like just a Hulk fan. I think maybe he was like just trying to get information on her. Like when he was asking about like vibranium, like do you think vibranium could like pierce your skin or like kill you? And she was like, I don't know, I'm not trying to like test it. But yeah. If anything, it's still hinting that there will be some type of big bad at this show, but it's
I,
so much more in the background right now that I like that they're focusing on everything else and we're not just focused on like who the big bad is. They're
I
kind of just
think
leaving it in the past.
I know who the big bad is.
Who are we thinking?
I'm gonna bring up a photo. Let me know what you think.
Uh,
One moment as I bring this up.
oh, these people are really waiting for you to load everything, Jordy. Oh, really?
Mephisto confirmed.
I, you're sure that that's who it's gonna be?
No, I'm just joking around.
I was gonna say, man, like
Just
that'd be
because
sick, but I don't think Marvel's ready for that yet.
that's been the rumor ever since like WandaVision and everything. Everybody's like Mephisto, Mephisto confirmed.
Well, you
The only
remember when
reason
they
I said
teased us
Mephisto
like
in this
Adam
one is because
Warlock?
oh, I mean he's gonna be showing up in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
How many movies later is that though?
Like 40. And that's the thing for me with Marvel. Like,
You're bringing them in, you might as well do something when they're like first introduced.
yeah, because like a lot of the times I've been forgetting like where things have left off. Like the whole now Falcon and Winter Soldier even feels forever ago.
Out of everything that we've been seeing lately, that show feels like the least significant. Because even WandaVision was like talked about. The What If series was mentioned. Like Hawkeye was mentioned because of Kingpin. We knew there was going to be Daredevil. The all things like me looking back at it, man, I think that's the only show that we've gotten that just it didn't like lead to anything like else. It just like dead ended into like nothing.
Yeah,
Like it doesn't pick up onto another movie really.
no, agreed. Um,
Like there's the stuff with Agent Carter that'll be developed in the future, but that's like they gotta start that shit all over again.
yeah,
I see She-Hulk, Loki, WandaVision, stuff like that. I mean, arguments could be said that like Moon Knight kind of dropped off and like they did leave it open to where it could be, but
we
I don't
should.
see anything doing what like She-Hulk is doing right now.
I I was gonna say let's get back to She-Hulk, but I'm honestly loving like the tones that they're going for, the like more comedic, lighthearted, and one of my favorite parts of this episode was the magician's lawyer.
Bro, the lawyers were doing magic in the courtroom. And like, no, my favorite person was the dude that was like his assistant on the side that
Yeah,
was still tucking in like the cease and desist to his shirt. Like, no, you don't see it there.
the
Like,
hype
bro,
man,
the biggest hype man there ever was.
bro. You
Everyone
know,
deserves a man like that.
the magician
Everyone.
and his assistant, all of that part worked for me. I was cracking up. I thought it was hilarious.
I
I don't
knew
know what it
Blaze
says about
loved
my
it.
sense of humor, but I was cracking up the whole time. I loved this episode.
I knew you would love it, man. Especially with Wong being the star, Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah,
Oh, that man really struggles to take a break, you know? Seems like he always getting pulled into some shit. Now I know why he's like the king of it's not my job, I don't want anything to do with it. Because he gets pulled into so much all the time.
dude, I swear this man wants no problems at all, but they always seem to find him.
Yeah. A Wong show would be so great.
Oh, I agree. You know how much I've been advocating for that.
Like just
Um,
so much more superior.
and then we end the episode with Titania suing Jennifer Walters for the trademark of She-Hulk.
When have we ever had an issue with that before?
I
But
love,
like at the same time, I'm glad that it's an influencer that has powers that like is suing. Because come on, like if we're gonna have somebody suing like a real society, it'll be something over like that.
it's been so, it's like so self-referential. It's so funny. It's so self-aware as well.
Like bro, like I said a couple episodes, like or even last episode, the interview that she had and how the tone is here gives me like such similar vibes to like the boys. Just like how it tries to show you like, all right, being a superhero isn't actually like glamorous.
Yeah,
There's so much bullshit to it that nobody wants. Like I love that they're doing that and you're actually getting more of that now. It's not just, well, everyone's an Avenger. Like, no.
yeah,
There's some that are like stupid influencers that are just running traffic tickets, causing messes in the courtroom. Some people just don't even want powers.
dude.
We're getting to see everything for once, and I appreciate Marvel for that.
Yeah, the dating montage was great.
Oh, the who was gonna pay and he grabbed his keys,
Oh,
bro.
they're having like the Mexican standoff type deal where they're both reaching at the same time, looking at each other, doing the whole who's gonna pay dance. And
That
he's
shit
just
was
like, well, thanks for
so.
the drinks.
That's exactly how it is in like dating, though, man. It's so awkward.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, how long y'all been dating, Jordy? It's been like forever,
4 years.
forever. So like, you're fine, my guy. You don't have to struggle. You got yourself a good girl. We like her as long as she starts watching more movies. But anyways, back to She-Hulk, the dating profile,
Oh,
bro.
the
Did
dad
you
show
think?
also the
Oh,
dad
go
showing
for
up
it.
with a shovel.
For whatever we might need it for.
Right.
Respect. Papa's ready to bury some bodies.
Dude, for real. But what were you gonna
Yeah,
touch on
the
with the dating
dating,
profile?
bro. Like, I thought that one dude, like, how did he not know that she was gonna turn back into like regular Jen? Like, if he saw what she was like on TV or stuff, or like, did he just assume she was staying in Hulk form? I guess. Like,
Yeah, I know. That kind of caught me off guard as well. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But
also totally grazed over. She hooked up in Hulk form. I
yeah,
wonder if Bruce ever did that. Got it in with
where she picked,
Natasha,
don't forget where she like picks him up, takes him
scooped him up, manhandled him.
for real.
What an episode, man. I liked it. all around. You want to get to our ratings of it, Jordy? I don't know how much more there is to say.
Yeah. Um, I think I'm gonna go A minus just because, like, overall, I wish that still it was longer. Not a whole lot happened with the like story, but I had a really good time with this one. So yeah, A minus.
I'm gonna say A minus with you. Like, not a whole lot like really happened as much as like building to something. But again, I'm kind of okay with it just being like that slower build in the background and like if they're gonna lead to that big bad and it's just being a law show like we talked about. Like that seems perfectly fine to me with them just doing different types of cases each time. I love that Wong was brought back with actually being someone trying to sue after he avoided the fact that he broke out Abomination and how many crimes that like was causing, but neither here nor there.
The
So
man
I'm gonna
is like
say A minus
Houdini.
too. Yeah, I like where the tone is set. Obviously, like there could still be more time added and things, but I'm happy with the show. It's giving me everything that I wanted out of it so far.
And I agree with that. The only episode, I don't think it was either last week's or the week before. I'm forgetting, but I think it's only been one episode that really hasn't worked for me. I've mostly enjoyed the show as a whole, though, so far.
I think it was which one? Episode 2 that didn't work for you because you liked last week's episode,
I believe so.
especially with Meg the Stallion.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was cracking up at that one.
Yeah, last week's episode was a good episode.
Yeah.
But
So I think that's about gonna wrap it for us, gang. Um, so let's see. Thank you all for tuning in to another review by the Critic Corp. Yours truly, Jordy,
mhm.
and my co-host Eric. Sorry, I am really cooked off of that dab. Sorry. Oh, this is rough.
Somebody can't figure out a closing. Just please, guys, remember to like and subscribe. I'm gonna take over from here, guy. You sit back and look pretty. So we will only succeed with your guys' help through this, all right? So please click the button. I'm gonna do my best to make sure he doesn't put it over my face. All right. We will be doing these episodes weekly, so stay tuned for future apps. Check out some of our other things if there's any new shows that you want to watch, or I mean, want us to watch, or any new movies. Please comment below. We actually read your guys' comments because, I mean, we don't really have anything better to do with our days. That's why we're just all getting on here and making these shows for you. So we appreciate you guys for tuning in and please comment below, click your like and subscribe, tell your friends. Have a great rest of your night.
Bye bye.